5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up? You're now watching Champ TV. I am Champ, and this is Listen to My Words.
Oh, I'm single, you single. I like sex, you like sex. Seems like we got a lot of common, so why we still standing here talking? We should be fucking, 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 we should be fucking. Alright,
Today we're gonna do this a little different. Today is not a topic. Today is a story. Quick story. Quick story before the story. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and I was telling her a story about well, I done told her a couple stories, and she told me I should start telling my stories on for the viewers. So I'm like, fuck it, let's try it out. So I'm gonna tell y'all this story about the second time I jumped out a window. So that's the name of this video, Out the Window 2. Once upon a time, there was this girl I was talking to, right? And we was messing around for a little minute, you feel me? And she asked me to pull up on her one time. So I pulled up on her. I had met her grandma. She stayed with her grandma and her grandparents, her grandma and her granddad. She stayed with her grandparents. I had met her grandma before over one of my homies' houses. Her grandma dropped her off over there. So when I pulled up to the house, I tell that part to say this. When I pulled up to the house, I asked her where she want me to park at. She was like, you can park in front of the house. I'm like, so I'm thinking like, you sure? Like your grandma don't know my car? You know what I'm saying? She like, no, she don't know your car. But I'm thinking like, you know, how do you know? But whatever, she say park in front of the house, cool. I park in front of the house. In my mind, I'm thinking, if push come to shove, I'll just make it seem as though I know somebody else in the area. So I was just parked in front of the house because I know somebody else in the area. Or I parked over here to jump in the car with somebody else, and I wanted her to keep an eye out on my car. I had it figured out before I walked in the house. So go in the house, fast forward through that, we had a good time downstairs, and then we went upstairs to have more of a good time. And in the middle of us having a good time, we hear doors opening and keys jingling and bags. Like, so her grandparents had came home and shit. So I'm like, damn, your grandparents home. She jumps up, goes downstairs. As soon as she gets downstairs, her grandma say, is Champ here? She's like, no, why you say that? She's like, cause I seen his car outside. So I can hear her, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't moving. So I'm upstairs in the bed, and she got hardwood floor, so I can't move if I wanted to. And the bed, you know, it makes a little noise. So I'm just kind of here, like waiting. I'm a little claustrophobic, so even though the bed I can move around, I can't move around because I don't want to take the chance of grandma hearing the bed moving up here and shit. So the claustrophobia is kicking in. I'm bugging out. I'm trying to close my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to close my eyes and just fall asleep. You know, something. I'm just trying to clear my mind of what's going on. So as soon as she get upstairs, I jump off the bed. I tell her to get on the bed. I jump off the bed so I can move around up here and shit. And I go straight to the window. I look out the window and I'm like, you know what, this kind of high, but you know, this is the second time I've done this before. So I'm like, I'm about to just jump out the window. You know what I'm saying? She was like, what, this too high? I'm like, this ain't shit, I got this. It was higher than the first window, but shit, at that point it was a challenge to me. So I tell her like, look, don't worry about it. I'm about to jump out this window. So she like, no, let me call my friend. I'm like, what friend? You know what I'm saying? She was like, my friend around the corner, he can come help you get out. I'm like, whoa. He So you about to call a whole nother nigga to come and help me? You know what I'm saying? At this time, you know, I'm a man with pride. You don't do shit like that. You feel me? Ain't no nigga about to come help me. I don't need no nigga's help. I'm about to jump out this window. So, you know, we go back and forth for a minute. You know, I'm feeling some kind of way about this nigga she about to call. But aside from that, I gotta get out this house right quick. So I lift the window up. The difference in this window and the first window, there was a cable wire right up under the window and shit. So I'm like, damn, how the fuck? So I gotta jump out this window and somehow maneuver around this bitch to, you know what I'm saying, to get out. Whatever. It's a challenge at this point. So I tell her, I'm like, go downstairs, make sure your grandma ain't in the kitchen. Last thing a real nigga need is to jump out the window and land in the window where grandma at while she washing dishes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, hey, yeah. So I just got hired in at Comcast, so I was trying to make sure your cable wires was all together and everything's good. Nah, we ain't trying to do that. Go downstairs, make sure grandma ain't in the kitchen. So she goes downstairs. While she's downstairs, I'm already up off the floor in the window and shit. So I got 2 legs out, you know what I'm saying? Kind of just sitting off on the side of the ledge, you know what I'm saying? Chilling. So she comes back upstairs. She like, no, she's not out there. So soon as she says that, like, I kind of hang out the window, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm hanging out like this, you know what I'm saying? The bottom half of my body is down, so I'm off the window hanging in and out, kind of like how my man Jack was in Titanic, hanging on the little board and shit. It wasn't cold though. So she grabs me, you know what I'm saying, trying to, and I don't understand what that's about. The first girl did too, but she grabs me like, no, just let me call my friend. I'm like, dog, you say one more thing about this friend, I'm pulling your ass out this window with me. You know what I'm saying? I jump out the window, do like a dope ass like spin around the wire, land, perfect landing. I'm telling you, land, jump right up. You know what I'm saying? Run around to the car, hop in, pull off. I'm gone. We did this shit. James Bond shit, baby. We home free. Soon as I get to my house, she calls me. I'm like, what up? She like, you home? I'm like, hell yeah, just pulling up right now. She like, I told my grandma. You told your grandma what? I told my grandma you was here. Wait, you did what? She knew anyway. Please, somebody tell me, where in that story does it sound like her grandma knew? How do your grandma know? Because she knew your car. Bruh, the car's gone. The car's gone. I'm gone. Ain't no signs of me being in there. I'm not there. Like, how does she know? Like, again, you remember when I walked in, I had the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I parked my car there, jumped in a ride with somebody else. Like, shit, I know somebody else in the neighborhood that I was visiting. Anything. Like, I just couldn't wrap my mind around the fact that I'm out the house. I could have died. You feel me? I could have died. I could have landed wrong, sprained my ankle. Shit, I could have got caught on the wire, flipped over, broke my neck. Shit, I could have, you know what I'm saying? Any shit, the wire could have been hot. I could have electrocuted myself. Anything. So you mean to tell me I could have just walked out the front door? In the midst of you thinking about calling some nigga to come help me get out this house, you didn't think, you know what, let me just go tell my grandma he's here. I saved the number in my phone as dumb. Never answered the phone again. Thank y'all for listening. God bless you. Good night. Yeah, man.